I want to thank former Prime Minister Hailemariam, because he's the one who advised, because they had already invested in Ethiopia in his time when he was Prime Minister. So when they asked him where they could invest next, he said, go to Uganda. I want to thank him so much. I want to thank the government of the People's Republic of China for encouraging their companies and supporting them to come and invest in Africa. Because as you hear, they use funds from government banks to do these investments. With this partnership with China, we can do a lot. Chinese companies are already coming here to invest in many things, like in Kapeka, in Mbare Industrial Park. Now you can see they are here with cement. This clinker, which is part of cement, which is the main component of cement, they say it is 85%. The cement you see is 85% clinker. Therefore, in other words, even the old factories which are already here, some of them were using imported clinker to make cement, which means we are losing 85% of a ton of cement to the outside world. And as you heard, Uganda was spending $260 million to import clinker. So Mr. Zhang has now liberated us from importing clinker. In the Bantu dialects, buying from other people is called kusaka or kusaka. Somebody who does not grow his own crops, he buys from others. And in the villages, they don't like it. In Tungamo, if you have got a family who are buying food from other people, they don't like it. They want to produce their own food. So I'm very glad that Mr. Zhang, on the advice of the Prime Minister Hailemariam, has saved us from Oksaka. Now, they have told me they had some issues which I don't know who was bringing them up, that somebody was taxing clinker. Why tax clinker? Clinker should not be taxed. I don't know who was taxing them. And that they were being taxed on what they call income. But according to the government policies, in the first 10 years of investing in Uganda, a company, even if it makes profit, they don't pay tax. So I don't know who was asking you to pay taxes. First of all, you are not supposed to pay taxes on the finished product. And how can they make you pay tax on a raw material which is produced here? So the one who said you should pay tax soon will be taxing my milk. which is going into the factory of milk. This is not acceptable. I will stop it immediately, so forget about it. And I want to find out who was doing it and why. Was it ignorance or sabotage? Secondly, these very clever people, they are continuing to wake up your sleeping people. When they are making clinker here, they are apparently, I think for heat, they use coal from Tanzania. But there is something near coal in Kabale called peat in the swamps of Kabale. And they say the reserves there can serve us here for 35 years. The reserves of peat. I therefore guarantee you that you will get the peat. You will get the peat. There's another factory which is coming up in Katkekire. I think it is also a factory of cement. Is it not cement? It is also cement. The one of the other young boy. So, Karamoja, it's good you have got bishops here who can remind you the Bible. That in the kingdom of heaven, the last will be first, and the first will be last. So Karamoja now, which was last, is now going to be first. And if we are not careful, those who don't move fast may find that Karamoja has overtaken them. There are a lot of raw materials here. For the limestone, there are already 67 million tons confirmed, I think where they are. Then there's another 108 million estimated. I think that is this side, the side of Rupa. I don't know whether they are including the other side of Katkekire. Do we have a geologist here? Who is here? Come.
Yes, Your Excellency. For the reserves, 67 million tons is a confirmed reserves in Rupa, and 108 is also in Rupa. It's meant for your west.
In your area?
Yes, please.
Does it include Katkekire?
No, does not include.
Tell us Katkekire. Where is the other man? Somebody was coming. Are you a knowledgeable geologist? If you are not knowledgeable, don't come to show how uninformed you are.
I'm a resident inspector of minerals in Karamoja.
Oh, very good. We're at the right address.
I've been here.
So the 67 and the 108 are where these people are operating.
Yes, the 67 are within over here. Now, Katkekile is around 108.
Oh, that's another one.
That's another one. Then we have Sandbelt. Sandbelt has reserves of more than 200 million.
Where is that one?
Sandbelt is in Rupa.
Another part of Rupa.
Yes. But His Excellency, we have not finished quantifying limestone and marble in Karamoja. We have only done maybe 10% of it only, but 90% has not been quantified.
Very good, but what we already know is more than 500 million.